Hey guys, good morning. It's not just any typical morning. It's an early morning. This morning I have a very early dentist appointment. So early, in fact, that I'm going to have this appointment and then I'm going to go home and go to bed. Alright, we'll get through the intro. We'll get done with this and then we'll see you after I get some more sleep. Alright, so this morning was teeth cleaning. Oh, it feels so nice now. Wow. My philosophy remains intact that I like the dentist. I like what they do. I don't like when they do it. Okay, so let's get, oh my gosh, it's cold. It's a spring day. I mean, it's not spring yet, but it's like a typical Washington spring day right now. I mean, it is cold, but it's not freezing. It's a gray, drizzly, rainy spring day. Okay, let's get back home. Let's get some more sleep. Sleep is good. What a way to start off the week. It's Monday, and I'm working in the rain. So today we are replacing the half shaft on this one. I'll lay down some cardboard that's dry for now. I'm kind of undercover, so I guess that's a good thing. Partially blocked from the rain. There's a big difference between I don't want to talk about it and I don't even want to talk about it. And I don't even want to talk about it right now. Oh my gosh. I will tell you guys a little story, but not right now. Later. And when we're all done, there we go. The new half shaft is, it's up there somewhere. It's the new shiny part. Alrighty, let's go home and dry our feet. Our feet are wet. So far, up until this point, the weather has been accurate. But this is not. It was not supposed to rain. I already got wet this morning. I don't want to get wet again. I'm just starting to dry out. So let me tell you a little story about what I just got through mentioning. Back in the day, my second vehicle that I ever owned was a 1989 Chevy S10 Tahoe 4x4 Baja. Best vehicle I've ever owned. Loved that truck. Loved it so very, very much. Holy cow. Homeless camp over here, and it's just trash. So much trash. I understand that sometimes people are homeless, but there's no excuse for all that trash. Same half shaft, the part that I replaced. Same side. It took me, and this is back before I even worked on cars, it took me 12 hours to replace the half shaft the first time I ever did it. 12 hours. It was like an all-day project. And then guess what? The part was bad. I don't know why the part was bad. I think it came apart internally or something, looking back at it now, but I had to do the job again. And on this attempt, it only took me 6 hours. And today, about 2 hours and 45 minutes. And I made a mistake today. In fact, you guys can probably tell, I took the brake caliper off and hung it up to the side. And then I reattached the top ball joint before I brought that caliper back over, and the caliper, the brake line is supposed to go under that top A-frame, or A-arm, so that was fun. Not, but it all worked out. It's done. My hands hurt, my wrist hurts, but it's all done. And now we're headed off to our next appointment, and this is going to be, oh, I gotta get over in the other lane. This is going to be a diagnostic charging type problem, starting problem on a, wait for it, 2011 Volkswagen Rotan. Second vehicle of the day, I just said, was this Volkswagen, and we're not charging. Well, it's not running right now, but the battery is dead on arrival. Vehicle been sitting, so hopefully we're just going to give her a jump and see what the status of the battery is. Sometimes, if you look at a battery on the side right here, if you look at it from this angle, and if it's swelled on the side, that is the sign of a bad battery. And I don't see too much swelling on here, but what is the date? I do not see a date code on the battery. Usually there will be a sticker somewhere on the battery showing you how old it is. But I don't see one. It might be on that backside that we can't see. Well, holy cow, battery has been acquired, and today apparently it's from rain jackets to sunglasses. Kind of crazy weather we're having, but I got the battery and we're headed back to install it. Let me adjust you guys because you don't want to look at my dashboard. There you go. Look at the beautiful sky. Talked about this year yet. Over the weekend was daylight savings time, which means that you needed to set your clocks ahead 1 hour if you live in a place that does that. That being said, it is 5 o'clock right now, and this is tripping me out because it should be dark. Not to mention that we also lost an hour of sleep over the weekend. I know I talked to Clarence because Patreon, I call him once a month or once every other month for double the time. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. And we talked about how daylight savings time was just like, oh my gosh, it's like this time every year people are like, oh, they should do away with it and everything, and then you don't hear about it until it happens again. But it really would be nice, just pick a time. I don't care if it's like this time or if it's standard time or daylight savings time. I don't care, just pick one and stick with it, please. So let's sit here and stare at the sun for a minute. I just got through returning the battery core to O'Reilly's. That car that I just worked on is obviously done and all that. It would be really neat if I was able to put this on time lapse, but I don't have the time to do that, so we gotta go. All right, one more, one and done. 666. 666. I've noticed that when we do COC, and I'm like this, I'm always like short and like this. You're always like towering above me.
This is like the worst place to. Usually when people do like YouTube video stuff, they are set forward in the room, so that there's a space between the wall and them, so everything's kind of a little bit blurred in the background, so it looks more professional. We're always like double-necked.
We are not professional here. We're real. And sometimes that beats professionalism.
Sometimes.
Alright, I'm not even prepared because I need to...
Wow.
I need to go to the other account.
Come on, Troy.
You're better than this. Yeah, so I've been on like Mama FRATELLI'S YouTube channel all day. Monitoring. That. Yeah. Yeah. So...
My hair is staticky. It's driving me crazy.
So it still stands. Please only go and subscribe if you guys are going to be engaged with the content. But, with that being said, we are looking to get 1,000 subscribers. What? I'm nervous!
This is when you think...
It's like a new channel. It's like a new baby. You need to nurture it and say nurturing sweet things to it and coo and stuff. Actually, it's supposed to coo. Anyway, we're looking to get like 1,000 subscribers and then also watch time up too. But it needs to be organic and it needs to be only if you're interested so that you're engaged. I don't want a repeat of this channel and have like an awesome amount of subscribers and 150 views a day. I haven't done the percentage on that, but I don't think I want to. Not that I'm complaining, but I guess I am. It's old, but it's new. Along with this commercial. Alright. I am not prepared. Mr. Brot! Oh no! You're early. No, sir. That is daylight savings time.
Oh, yes.
Which I think that he replied and said,
savings time.
Yeah, we don't set the clocks ahead until the 26th of March. I think so everybody...
Hey, Buffy. Hey, Buffy. Why did you chew your bone right
they
now?
They can't hear it. Or I've had people
I
say...
can!
I've had people say that they can't hear it.
Oh, it's so irritating.
It is. If you hear... in the background. That's just Buffy chewing on her bone.
So you
We
don't
have dogs.
get yours till the 26th.
Yeah.
I just wish they would just stop everywhere.
Yeah. I wish they could just stop time.
Well, no one wants to stop time.
I was thinking, if you're paying attention. No, they really should. And I've said it already once in the vlog, but we talked about this the other day, and Clarence and I talked about this the other day, and it's like the other day.
And then last night we were like, oh no, it's already like midnight, and we were scrambling.
Did you tell them what happened to you today?
And then today...
And I will silence the dog.
Today I
In a good way.
went and picked up some supplies and such, and I was shopping, and I hopped back into the truck, and I looked up at the mirror, and it said like 7 something, and I was like, oh, I'm doing good. I get home and get some dinner done and feed Troy, and then I realized that it was actually after 8 o'clock at night.
So
and Troy was starving at home.
I know, I was. I worked all day, I got home, and I'm like, oh, okay, she's not back yet. And I got to looking at my watch, it's like, she's still not back yet. Looking at my watch, it's like, I'm done with all my paperwork, I've showered, she's still, damn, I'm hungry.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's not your job to cook for me.
Well, yeah, it is, because I don't have a job outside of the taking care of house. That's part of my job.
All right.
If I start working somewhere else, then you're going to have to start...
Fending for myself?
No, you're going to have to start cooking meals for both of us.
Oh.
Not fending for yourself.
Of course. So like
well,
what?
You're really good at...
So a couple weeks ago that you weren't feeling well,
Yeah,
and I tried to take over
did,
laundry and dishes.
You do a
and
fantastic
kitchen
job
and
of keeping the kitchen clean and
I clean as I
help
go.
do laundry and stuff. I am kind of the type of cook that's like make a big mess in the kitchen. So
It drives me crazy.
I know. I also leave all the cupboards open.
That drives me crazy. And doors. You leave doors open
They're
too.
open. Everything needs
I
to be
don't
open.
understand that. You are so neat and particular about so many things, and then you go and you leave doors open. I don't see. I'm not complaining because I don't care, but I don't see why that doesn't drive you nuts.
In the kitchen?
Anywhere.
Well, where am I leaving doors
A
open?
hallway door, bathroom. not the bathroom door. You close that at the appropriate times. But the mudroom door, the door between our bedroom.
Oh, I don't care about those. But the
And
kitchen,
that's why.
everything's open in the kitchen while I'm working on stuff, because otherwise I'm constantly having to like open them all anyway. So everything's open. I'm cooking. I'm grabbing things. It's my own personal chaos, and that's how it works.
And we've made it to the second comment. Ben Isle NSX, don't touch the bulb. Did you see that blog?
Nope.
I changed the headlight on Dobby, and I was like, don't touch the bulb. And then I said it again, don't touch the bulb. You're going to have to see it if you
And
want to,
then
and don't.
he said, "Don't touch the
Don't touch the bulb, yeah. Halloween fur, first. Unfortunately, you weren't. But you're first in my book. Along with everybody else that's first. There's lots of people at first. And also, I wish my headlight on my truck was that easy to change on my daily driver, the 2012 Silverado. It's a pain in the butt. You have to take basically the whole front of the car off.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's... that, sir, that is job security for the dealership. Literally. Joe Papanegan, I tried to change my hourglass ahead for daylight savings time. Couldn't figure it out, so I just moved it up a spot. Caroline Canadian gal. Troy, don't touch the bulb. I was going to ask if you could put the link to your other channel, and then you mentioned it. I did, and there it is. It's here somewhere. Bren, imagine being a YouTuber and not think about putting a link in the description. Come on, Troy.
You're better than that."
Plot twist. Angie was the bald squid. She was not. Thank goodness. That'd be weird. Vlog Soup. My Mitsubishi Eclipse had the easiest headlight bulbs to change. I could change to them in the dark by feel, which is a good thing because I had to one time when I blew a bulb in Astoria and had no flashlight. And you couldn't turn the headlight on because you were changing it because it was out. So sometimes, like headlights, they shine out the front, but also if you're in the back of them, you can usually see the back of them too. Mr. Brot, I predict it will overshoot beyond 1031. If it has something to do with restoring an older car, truck, or whatever, it will get a lot of subscribers. I love watching restoration jobs and ground-up builds. Some channels, for example, are Fab Wraps, Matt's Off-Road Recovery, and 5150 MXVW. They are always fabricating and fixing things. I think that you might be right, and Clarence and I talked about this too the other day. It's just been naturally coming out that way now.
I don't notice.
Oh. Well,
until you say it again.
No, of course.
Because you're just saying it properly.
I can say it again and again and again.
Don't say that.
Anyway, we were talking about hopefully, maybe the FRATELLI'S channel could help boost this one. So if they come for content for that over there, and then, you know, I'm doing stuff over here, it's going to be here first before it's on the other channel. So, who knows? We'll see how it goes. Halloween fur, just a little reminder for everyone who participates in time change to change your time today. Yeah, change your time, Angie.
Stupid time change.
I know.
I still didn't change the time in the truck.
Oh, that's funny. I changed the time in the kitchen yesterday after I go in there and I look at the microwave. I'm like, haha, cool, it's only 5 o'clock. It's like, and then I go back out and I look at something. I'm like, 6 o'clock. Damn it. Drat.
So what you did? That's your old man noise that you make.
My old man noise.
When you're making fun of yourself doing something and kind of like chastising yourself for being old about something, like old in mindset, you always do that.
Yeah, I do. I kind of feel like that I could like play with like Troy and Jim when they get into their old man characters, a bunch of us old guys, and then film it now and see if we would turn like 70 or 80.
That have no idea what you're talking about, and that sounded really weird.
You guys know Troy Scarehollow and Jim, the Three Amigos. We did the Three Amigos, and both of them have their old personas, costumes that they wear, and they pretend to be old.
Character.
They
have a character, and they have like a mask and a costume they bring out.
Hey, you guys have seen Troy
Some
before.
Some of them
He's done it
have,
before.
but I'm sure there's a few people that are like, I don't know what you're talking about.
No, that's okay. Stick around a while, you'll get it. And if you don't, just wing it. Fake it till you make it. Mr. Brot, what is the status on your transmission, Troy? Is it fixable, or are you looking for a new or used one? I may have a far-fetched but maybe a solution for you. It is a slim possibility to help you out, but not sure of the cost. If you still don't know, then let me know, and I will explain it in more detail. So essentially, Ann is at the body shop now. We get her back, pay it off. There are things that I can be doing, the floor pans, the front fenders. So there are things that I can be doing that we already have stuff for, so the project can continue to move forward. Transmission needs to come off. Transmission needs to be rebuilt. When the transmission comes off, then the clutch and everything will be replaced. And while the transmission's out, I can also do the floor pans and everything easier underneath it and get all of that stuff washed, scraped, and painted underneath too. So we're just like working our way up. That's the plan anyways. Ben Massey, RCA and look like a buck old-timer knife. You've dated yourself, Troy. Oh, I do that on a constant basis. You know me. Halloween fur. First of all, your knife that was your dad's. It's a buck knife 110. That's what it looks like. I collect pocket knives. I have a lot of them, and also Buffy booped us. I thought you said pooped us. But she probably did that too. Can't wait to see the brush guard on Ann. I'm actually really curious on how it mounts. Me too, because we don't have the mounts for it. I have to figure that out. So if anybody wants to do some research, I believe it's a Generation 1, although at the time it was not called a Generation 1. Warn, W-A-R-N, is the brand. Transformer, T-R-A-N-S, the number 4, M-E-R. Brush guard. Look for 84, 85 Jeep Cherokee instructions. I've kind of looked, but I haven't been able to find them, because hopefully we can get some part numbers or at least pictures of how it's supposed to mount underneath. Okay. Vlog Soup. Yay, I'm so glad you both got the brush around. Oh, man, I cannot read tonight. Vlog soup. Yay, I'm so glad you got the brush guard for Anne. It's going to look badass. I hope so. In fact, I will probably be talking to your husband about sandblasting it, maybe. I haven't reached out to him yet, so I'm just saying it on the blog, so, you know, hey. Tony Fredrickson, wow, my gift isn't as cool as Gabe's. If I didn't send my package when I found it, a week early, I would have spaced it off. If I waited 2.5 months for your reaction, I would have gone bonkers. Well, Gabe was awesome in finding, acquiring, packaging, and sending us the brush guard, but we did pay him for it. Yeah. But the amount was very, he didn't gouge us. It was very, you know, I don't think he probably made anything off of it. So it was very, very nice of him to do that, and we're very appreciative. And I found the worn sticker tonight. It's coming in the mail. It'll be here on March 20th. It was $5.
On your birthday.
On my birthday. That's my birthday gift to myself. A $5 worn sticker. Mr. Bro, I think I need to send another outro, LOL. Yes, you do. Okay.
Everybody should send an
outside?
outro.
Yeah.
There's a fan on.
I want more outros, because if you guys get tired of outros, that's not my fault. That's your guys' fault for not sending them to me. So, if you want to see the same ones over and over, don't send me an outro. See how I just put it all on them. Everything always falls on me. I'm putting something on you guys now.
Alright.
Alright?
Okay.
To be fair. Alright.
We haven't watched that show in forever, and you're like all over the map with it today.
I know. It's a good show. Letterkenny. It's a dang good show. I like it.
Your birthday is on Monday. We should have thrown you a super soft birthday.
You don't know what that is unless you watch the show.
And then we could have all even dressed super soft for the birthday. Except nobody else knows what I'm talking about.
Allegedly. Alright, happy hunting. See you guys tomorrow. Good night.